Beckham. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Rodri. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. Kimmich is in a really good position. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. And they've got rid. João Cancelo could try cutting inside here. Kimmich. Chance, surely! In for the pieces!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Turkey can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Oh, decent chance! And again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. Rodri makes the interception. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Back into the middle. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Hernes. Now it's Isak. Isak. Good read, needed to be. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kimmich. Kimmich carries the ball down the right. And this is Adriano. And it's Belletti. He's picked his way through. And he's taking no chances there. Rodri, can he spark a counter here? And that is as far as they're going to go. Goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Ah, he's given it away. And he's there to belt it away. 15 minutes till half-time. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Adriano really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. Danger averted for now. João Cancelo cuts it out. He has found the way through. In towards the back. Harness! Harmlessly behind. João Cancelo. 5 minutes till the break. And that is out of play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Belletti. And he's intervened well there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Harness. Oh, that's nice. Harness has got himself a free kick. Lovely feet. Here's a shot!
Has been indicated.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Substitution on the field.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
19, Messi.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Lovely! He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Floated through. It's Bale!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Beckham. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bale. And the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 6, Wilshere. Number 8.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Coming on the field.
It's a little off
15,
target.
Raul.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 13.
That's an excellent
Daniel
interception.
Wellington.
Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance for a shot! And he can clear it away. And he's in on goal. Bale! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bale puts them all in. Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kaka. And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. Guardiola. Van Belten. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge. And it's Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Kimmich. And it's made its way to him. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is... There's the shot! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Belten. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great vision. Hernes. Now, can they get him away? Flashes it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they
There will
are
be 5
cruising
minutes
away.
added time.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Scholes. Raul. And it's Belletti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Raul taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
Well, I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And that's gone loose. He's found the way through. That's going to go a long way. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Serginho, and he's on a charge. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belletti. Messi. And it's Wilshere. Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's Adriano! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wilshere. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the left flank. Played into the box. It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he was quick to react. Played out wide, back into the middle. Oh, good. Adriano! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Elects to cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And that's a good-looking ball. Beckham. And it's lofted through here. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Wilshere. Serginho. Wilshere puts his foot on the gas. And that has been slung wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham. Oh, they can break here. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Lizarazu. Hernes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho. Now it's Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kaká. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found a way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it. There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. No way through. Wilshere. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. Rodri. Van Bouten. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a promising position. Lizarazu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's picked his way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got away. Chance! And that should get the job done. Decent chance! Looking for the run.
The attendance for this match was
Failed.
71,649.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Scholes. Shoots! And again! Oh, Waters has another go! It's in! And with that, he takes home... Fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Drogba.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lizarazu cuts out the pass. He came in hard, very hard. And he thumps it clear. Bastoni. Rodri. Wilshere looking to penetrate opposition lines. Serginho providing... Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's run loose here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Wilshere. Quality ball. Adams. It's Belletti. Can he get on the end of this? Wilshere. And it's Rodri. Nicely spread. Played back in.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's in space and looking for options. Sajin, oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 15, Mbappe.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitutions taking place.
We are into stoppage time. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation is... on the finish! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Adriano. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Hernandez. That's gone for a throw-in. Well, that has not gone well. Ball's gone out of play. Beckham. And it's lofted through here. Oh, no joy this time. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Now it's Hazard. Great vision. And he's in on goal. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Against the crossbar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chance! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Hernus receives it in a good position here. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And yes, it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Hernus! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's Wilshere. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is... goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Distributed tidily. Azar with the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Messi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's had a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's got away. They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Shevchenko. He's had a shot! And one more try! And he hits the net. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Adriano. It's Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. And it's half-time here.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution on the field, number 10, Ronaldinho.
That gets things going for the second half.
19, Messi.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Substitution in progress.
Hoisted in, he gets big. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Azar. That's a sharp pass. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Lizarazu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's been caught napping. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bale! Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Scholes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Out to the left it goes. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Cannavaro. That could spell trouble.
Number 7, Pep Guardiola. Number 13, Daniel Van Buiten. Substitution.
Raul. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... And he's decided to go for it. Guardiola. No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Can he finish? Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. And it's made its way to him. Law unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Raul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Scholes. Guardiola! He has done it! Back to within one! Interesting! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal are making a change now. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Rijkaard. And it's Guardiola. And it's Bale. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well.
Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Nunez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had it taken off him. Lobbed in behind.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Knocks it out wide. Threads one in. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now the cross. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. Crosses it in here. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.